Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is Arcanized here, back with another video. Welcome to my review for Arrow Season 7, Episode 22, aka the finale of Arrow Season 7. So, right away, just gonna go into my kind of overall thoughts. I thought the last 15 minutes or so of this episode was some of the best TV I've really ever seen. I absolutely loved that last 15 to 20 minutes of the episode. But everything before that was kind of lackluster to me, and I definitely think that until the very end, the flash forwards really take away from the episode, whereas a lot of other times the flashbacks in Arrow have helped the finale episode, but it did give us a chance to see some really good kind of mirror reflections from the future and the present, like they have done in the past, like when Oliver and Deathstroke are fighting in the past and present in Season 2, and when it's Oliver and Slade in the present, and Oliver and Konstantin Kovar in the past. And whereas I don't think the parallels in this episode were as good as they were in the other two season finales, I still think it was really cool to see that. And I just don't think that we got enough time with our main hero and our main villain to really set up the conflict between them, because we got maybe like, I don't know, 5 episodes where we really full on saw their rivalry, and only really like 2 where Oliver kind of wants to really set Emiko on the right path. And for that reason, when Emiko dies, I was not impacted very much at all. It was like, oh, well, okay. Like, I just didn't care because they didn't have enough time to set it up so that it would have been a very, very big moment. That said, their fight scene together was really cool. Gave me some The Last Jedi vibes with that, you know. That was pretty cool. But I really do think the highlight of this finale is after they save the city, where we see them in the bunker giving goodbyes, and it really was the end of an era for them. I will say, I thought this felt more like a series finale than a season finale. But then we do get Oliver and Felicity kind of retiring almost to an extent to their cabin in the woods, which turns out to be an Argus base, which I guess makes sense. It makes sure they'll be protected and everything. And yeah, I like how they showed us how they got there. It just wasn't Felicity is there. And then we kind of montage through their time, Felicity giving birth, everything like that. And eventually, most of us knew it was coming. The Monitor shows up, and it was pretty incredible. We saw the ending to my favorite scene from the Elseworlds crossover with Oliver and the Monitor. And so the Monitor basically confirms, you know, Oliver does die. And I think we all expected that, but I didn't really expect them to straight out come up and say it in the Season 7 finale. But we do end on kind of Oliver walking away after saying goodbye to Felicity, because he knows that it's bigger than the both of them. And honestly, this was a pretty sad moment. It did touch me. And then in the flash forwards, we see Felicity after they save Star City in the future. They are leaving the city in the hands of kind of the younger kids, and they are now off as fugitives, basically, because they are taking the fall for ending Galaxy One's plans, blowing up the wall that surrounds the Glades and everything like that. And Felicity goes, meets the Monitor, and says, I am ready. And the Monitor takes her into this portal, kind of like the Flash Season 3's finale, but we're not going to talk about it. And that's how the season ends. So I am guessing Felicity is going to Oliver. And I do think that was a very nice way to wrap it up. I do feel like everything didn't quite click until kind of the second half of the episode, because I just don't think that the season did a great job of setting up kind of this final conflict between Oliver and Emiko and the Ninth Circle and all of that. But I still had a fun time watching it. Curtis was back. I really loved Bronze Tiger in this, but I definitely think the last 15-20 minutes is really what sells it. I'll give the episode a 9 out of 10. Now, that is a pretty great score for an episode, but as far as finales go, it's not the best. I really do think Season 8 is going to be all about Crisis on Infinite Earths. I am so hyped because I do think they did a great job of setting that up. Let me know what you thought of the finale down below in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're new, you can hit that subscribe button, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace!